Hello everybody and welcome to Meet the Boss. I'm Aurangzeb Bhatti, your host. Today's guest is Mr. Asadullah. He's the Managing Director and President of Ambition Apparel, Lahore, Pakistan. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome. I am honored to be on this show along with you, and I will take this as an opportunity to express some of my views.
Asad, first our viewers would like to know a little bit about you, how you formed the company and got it to be this successful, and also just a little bit about your background, your education and so forth.
Okay. I have done a bachelor's in business marketing and MIS from a school in California, and in 1999 we started off with this project. Along with a couple of my partners, we got into this denim business in the textile, and it's been almost 8 years, 8 fun-filled, hard-working years, and we have come a long way so far.
What does your company exactly do? I know that in your promotion you say it's high-end apparel. And, but could you tell us what does your company, what does it mean, and where do you market it and where do you sell it?
Okay, we specialize in denim apparel and in denim jeans. We produce for men, women, children, and most of our products are for the Western markets. And all of our business, everything that we produce is exported and sold in the European and North American markets. And our target market is European chain stores and brands and importers. These are our target clients, and so far in all of these years we have been very successful in acquiring a very very important client profile so far.
Textile is a very competitive industry. How do you, and it's also very segmented, there's 15 or 16 value adds, you may call it, in textile. How do you stay competitive?
Okay, textile, it's a low-tech industry. You don't need highly skilled professionals to run this industry. The biggest benefit sitting here in Pakistan that we have, and the reason that the textile industry has been a backbone of Pakistan economy for so many years now, there is the availability of cheap labor. Wage rates, this is the most crucial part of textile industry all over the world. Today when we look at it, textile industry is shifting. It's shifting to developing countries, to countries where the labor is available in abundance and is available at a very economical cost. And in Pakistan, the cost is at a very ideal level. So we can exploit this industry and the apparel garment making industry in Pakistan to its maximum level.
So if the labor cost is competitive, what are the other obstacles that are keeping you from expanding and growing and getting more market share?
Okay, the competitiveness factors, these include labor skills, workforce availability, proximity to markets, quality and cost of material inputs, the raw materials that we use to make a final product. And then comes level of service and business climate, how safe, secure, or safe and secure the environment is, the country is, how comfortable the buyer feels to travel to a certain country, place their orders worth millions of dollars. So all of these factors, play a very important role in securing a good business or a huge business in any industrial segment.
Cotton plays a very important role because cotton is your largest raw material. How do you see Pakistan competing in raw cotton and producing the output? Because from what I understand, Pakistan has lost its position in cotton from being the number 3rd producer to now we're the number 4th producer in cotton.
Yes. Pakistan's been known as a cotton producing country. A couple of years back, we were world 3rd largest cotton producing country. But sadly, last year we have lost our position as a 3rd biggest cotton producing country, and we've been pushed to position number 4th or 5th. India, on the other hand, has taken and secured 2nd position in the cotton producing country with 25 million bales of cotton yield last year, whereas our cotton production last year was around 10 million bales. So we are losing this very vital edge in the textile and garment producing countries, which are mainly China, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Vietnam, and similar countries. Textile industry in Europe and in North America, they are shifting out of their regions and countries due to higher cost of operations, higher cost of labor, and in the end they come up with a very costly product which is not sellable even in their own markets. So now is the right time for us to exploit this gap, this position. All these European American big producers, they are moving out of their regions, they are coming to these countries, and we stand a very good chance in making partnerships with these big producers, big names who have excelled in the textile industry for many, many years. And by going in joint ventures with these companies, we can have multiple benefits like a secured production, secured orders, transfer of technical know-how, and many other things which can really boost the textile industry in Pakistan, which is falling behind in this competition and in this race.
We know that India is producing BT cotton.
Yes.
And also understand that they're going into the GMO cotton. What is Pakistan doing to go in that direction and stay competitive? From what I understand, even if they introduce the seed today, it'll take 5 years for us to get to that point.
Correct.
So what efforts what are the 2 or 3 things that the Pakistan authorities have to do to make it sort of competitive and an even playing field? Because if we don't get into BT cotton, we don't produce GMO cotton, from what I understand, we'll be importing cotton from India and other countries just to produce basic garments in Pakistan. And that'll be much higher costs for you.
Yes. Cotton and this cotton crop in Pakistan, we have to set our priorities straight. Our government has failed in the last 3-4 decades in producing a contamination-free cotton, which is the first step. Our cotton still is not contamination-free. Moving on to BT cotton and GMO technology, this requires a lot of planning, preparedness, dedication, and setting the goals and objectives and doing the right work. It took India 5 years to produce BT cotton. And now when we look at the quality of Indian cotton and elsewhere in the world, like Australia, Brazil, and USA, our cotton quality has deteriorated over years now. So we are again losing this very, very vital position in the world cotton trade and for our own consumption, for our domestic consumption and for the exports that we make. After making the value addition, our garment quality will suffer hugely if we don't take these important steps of making our cotton contamination free and then moving on to BT cotton and then GMO technologies, which will result in higher quality in cotton crop and higher yields. So this is very important that we start thinking about these very important vital matters. There is our cotton crop, which is giving us a big edge over other textile countries, countries which are in the same race as we are or we want to be. If we can secure our cotton crop, if we can improve its quality, its yearly yield, then I think we can achieve a very good position in the world textile and cloth business and industry.
We'll take a short break, and after the break we'll come back. Please stay with us.